This past Tuesday night, I was on the phone with the one and only Lord Everett. Remember Tuesday night? Those were the days. And Everett asked me if I was going to be recording tomorrow, Wednesday. And I said, yes, obviously, because on Wednesdays, not yet. Because obviously Wednesday happened and all my plans went out the window. So now, 2 days later, it is time for the royal appointment. So what ended up happening is that Camilla T clearly had her royal appointment newsletter all typed up and ready to go. But then there was breaking news. So they opened it up instead with the breaking news, a brief paragraph, and a link to Victoria Ward's reporting. Then we get into presumably what would have been the focus of this royal appointment. How the Princess of Wales learned to be a royal. Opening sentence, quote, "Part of the Princess of Wales' appeal, perhaps, is that we don't ever know what she's really thinking." Okay, sure. Then she goes on to compare her to the late Queen, which I'm not surprised. They've been working on doing this with Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, for quite some time now. And it makes total sense. Queen Elizabeth is popular, and I think it's one way to kind of say without saying that Kate Middleton is no Queen Camilla. She will be a different kind of queen. Like the queen that you liked, remember? Remember that queen? She's coming back. Again, it's an excellent strategy. Quote, "In a world of show-offs and overshadows, many find Kate's comparatively understated approach to public life quite endearing, but it's been good to see her growing in quiet confidence lately." End quote. I'm assuming that's a subtle jab. But then Camilla seemingly takes credit for Kate's pivot, which is also okay. Both are endearing. "Some years ago, I wrote an article suggesting that the time had come to end the era of Kate being seen and not heard, since she seemed to be a woman people could relate to, despite her elevated social status. I suggested that she start carrying out more solo engagements and giving more speeches." Is she taking credit for this change? Or who did you tell this to? And yes, I have heard the rumors that Carol Middleton is Camilla Tominey's source and that they are close. I've not been able to independently confirm that though. But I know someone's going to leave a comment, so I'm putting it out there. I have heard it. Camilla goes into talking about an event on Tuesday that the Princess of Wales did with Olympic champion Dame Kelly Holmes. And she spoke about the struggle of learning to be royal. Dame Kelly hinted that the princess had revealed her struggle with public speaking, which, yeah, it's relatable for a lot of people. I think that's good to share. Continuing. "Away from the cameras, she answered questions from pupils from St. Catherine's School in Bristol about her life, telling them she never thought about becoming a royal until she fell in love with Prince William." I am not claiming she did or did not think about this, but the fairy tale love match is a storyline that they continually push with William and Kate, Charles and Camilla, etc. And I am not saying these people are not in love, but I think it's a good PR move to keep people invested in the royal family and rooting for them. Who doesn't love love? "People have this image of Kate as the perfect princess, but like all royals, she is only human. I think we tend to think of members of the monarchy as somehow being otherworldly." Well, yes, because it's kind of baked into the cake. Because of your bloodline, you were ordained by God to be the defender of the faith and the leader of the monarchy. This is something we see a lot in the media, this struggle to figure out where to place the royals. Do we make them relatable, but not too relatable? Or do we keep them kind of otherworldly and precious? And sometimes they end up kind of doing both. We're nearing the end. "Much has been made of how Harry and Meghan have suffered mentally as a result of everything that has happened. But it hasn't been a bed of roses for William and Kate either." We're really going to engage in a logical fallacy. "Yet they have kept calm and carried on regardless." What a wonderful message for Mental Health Awareness Month. It's not like Meghan received relentless negative press coverage starting from around her wedding, or a private letter to her father with parts redacted to make it look worse published in the Daily Mail, and then no support from the lawyers of the firm to sue for this. All of this and more culminating to feeling like she wanted to unalive herself while pregnant with her first child. Oh, wait. I don't like when we talk about mental health in this way. This is a little sassy, but wow, the phrase "a bed of roses." Wrapping this up.
Harry has interpreted this as William being trapped in the monarchy. A better way to describe it might be duty-bound. At times, it's a lonely life, but to her credit, you don't ever hear the princess grumbling, even though the weight on her slender shoulders must be enormous.
You don't get a gold star for suffering and having a lack of boundaries, which I'm saying Camilla T is suggesting, not that Kate has said. The way mental health is written about here it's icky. It's very icky. But we have to compare and contrast because that's what sells. The end.